Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, story timers. I'm so excited to be here today. Today is Monday, November 9th. I'm Donna Vee, and I'm so excited to see so many people. Well, I mean, so many people are seeing me, but I got to meet people yesterday that are going to watch Storytime, I hope, that are excited about books and literacy, and it was such an amazing day. I'll explain. First of all, welcome. If it's your first time, my name is Donna Vee. This is Storytime. We're live Sunday through Friday. Yeah, 10 to 11. This is exciting. We've been doing this since March 21st, and it is a way to promote literacy and have fun and wake up in a great mood. And it's been amazing for me and for those people that are watching and participating. Thank you so much. And then welcome back to so many people that have been here before, like my friend Frank Simon. Good morning, Frank. So we are live on Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube. And you can watch all the replays from March if you go to Facebook, Storytime with Donna Vee, or YouTube. But moms and dads, know that on YouTube, it's under Donna Vee Comedy. And you want to make sure you watch what's there because there's mixed content. So now that we got that out of the way, what a beautiful day it is on the east coast of New Jersey. I am in Nutley, New Jersey. And yesterday, I was in Bloomfield, New Jersey. And I was outside of Salon Gossip. And I had so many books because I have so many generous people in my life that watch the show and that make it possible, that have loaned me books. Those books are safe and tucked aside. But there are people that gave me books and said, do with them what you would like when we're done. Good morning, Lewis. And today's letter is L for Lewis. Thank you. My hair. So what's really amazing is I thought that, just like we all thought in the beginning of quarantine, that this was only going to last a few weeks. And I wanted to host a big literacy event with all the books that I had. Well, I hosted an event, but it was me outside yesterday meeting the coolest, nicest people that came by and took the books to give them a new home in different places, preschools, Girl Scouts, homeless shelters. So thank you so much to everyone. Because of you, so many other people will be able to read this winter. And I'm so excited. Okay, now we're going to start off with our healthy habits like we always do. Like gratitude. So that was my moment of gratitude that I shared with you. But I have so much to be grateful for. I woke up this morning. The sun is shining. I woke up this morning. That's something to be grateful for every day. Then, of course, I went over and I believe in healthy habits, brushing your teeth, brushing your hair, and getting ready for story time. And drinking lots and lots of water, which I have right here. It's good for your body, for your skin, all your organs. And did you know that your skin is your largest organ? So it's really good for you and healthy. It's a healthy habit to continue through the day. Yes. Okay, good. All right. Now, you know what time it is now, don't you? It's time to recite the alphabet and stretch it out, because stretching is a big, important part of the morning. So are you ready? We like to do arm circles, and there are 26 letters in the alphabet, and the 13th letter is the middle. And I know so many of you out there know that middle starts with the letter M. Isn't that amazing? So the middle of the alphabet happens to be the letter M. And what we like to do here on Storytime is, that's right, Lewis, M is for middle. What we like to do is seated stretches. Why? Because there's less of an excuse not to stretch if you're sitting. And if you can't because of a disability, then we always say, stretch your imagination, use your mind, and picture the alphabet maybe in different colors. Like A is red, B is blue, C is green, yeah, D is yellow. I kind of see that. Can you see that? But for right now, arm circles. That's what we're going to do. So put your arms out. We're going to start forward, and then we'll go backward after we get to the letter M, when we hit the middle. And then sometimes, if I remember, when we get to the letter S S is for switch. We do seated jumping jacks. Why not? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, middle, switch it back, N, O, P, Q, R, S, switch, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Wow, I need to stretch more. Now we are going to do the alphabet in a new way. Well, we've been doing it here for a little while. It's called ASL. It is sign language. We have our book to help us out. It's called Dina the Deaf Dinosaur, or Dinah, except for debate. And we can open our book, and we'll read this again one day. Not yet, but this is really cool. And you can learn to do this also. So you ready to practice? Okay. A, B, C, D, E. Oh, my hand's in the way, sorry. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, my fingers are little, T, U, V, W, X. Remember, it looks like a little Tyrannosaurus X. Y, Z. 1, 2, 3. Yep, perfect. That was great, you guys. So proud of you for trying that out. You know, it's really important because we can learn to speak to more people. I mean, there's so many things. We can learn Spanish, we can learn Polish, we can learn French. But one thing I know is that using sign language is a really great way to say hi to people that can't hear. All right, what's next? Oh, we have to find the letter of the day in our card pack. Let's see if we can find the letter L in all these cards. L, what do you look like, L? Do you know what L looks like? Ooh, I found it. I know what L stands for. Are you ready for this? Ladybug is just one example of what the letter L stands for. And this is what it looks like. Here's the uppercase, and here's the lowercase. L stands for lowercase. Yes, L, O, W, E, R, C, A, S, E. Ooh, that was a lot right there because of the A, S, E, because it's A, S, E. That's exciting. Okay, so lowercase. So L. Now, Frank Simon, he gives me an alliterative sentence every day, and it's like a tongue twister. So I think I'm going to try to read it now. Hope I can. Oh, I need music for this. All right, here we go. I'm ready. Little Leslie loudly laughed, looking left like Lalani Lieberum. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try it faster. I'm all ready. Little Leslie loudly laughed, looking left like Lalani Lieberman. No, Lieberum. Little Leslie loudly laughed, looking left like Lalani Lieberum. Little Leslie loudly laughed, like looking like Lalani Lieberum. Little Leslie loudly laughed, looking like Lalani Lieberum. One last time. Little Leslie loudly laughed, looking left like Lalani Lieberum. What? That's pretty good. Thank you so much. I love that, Frank. And yes, Lewis, L is for lovely Lammy, which is one of our characters that you'll meet in a moment. You love the Lammy. I love love. And I have to say, L is for love. L stands for love, and love stands for everything. So I'm so excited about that. Lending, loaning, learning, listening. And yes, L, O, V, E, or I love you. That's how you do that. Perfect. You know what else L stands for? I just drummed. stands for somebody's name here on this list. L is for list of all the little kids. And you know what? I think what I might do, it is so true. Love is all you need. I love John Lennon. Oh, Lennon, I miss him. I wonder what he would be singing right now. So let's say good morning to all the kids. Are you ready? Let me get Alpha Bear. Alpha Bear, come on over and help me, will you? Alpha Bear is amazing because Alpha Bear, he's on the lookout, L, for all the kids' names that start with the letter L. And when you know what I say, if you want me to say your name or mention your name, shout your name out for good morning, just put it in the comments and I'll add it to my list. But what I would love is if you hear your name, that you jump up and down and you act like you're being announced to win the Nobel Peace Prize, or you've just won the lottery, or maybe if you like sports or like football, ooh, you could be announced to be on your favorite sports team. Life loving. Good morning. Yes, Christopher Estrike. Good morning to you. Amazing. Okay, here we go. Good morning, TJ and baby Lewis. Lewis is an L. Julian, Matthew, Nicholas, Quentin, Ella, Ari, Luca, Lucia, Mia, Jax, Lennon, Mark McCartney, Nina Starr, Brianna, Lily. Oh my gosh, a lot of L's. Alex and Hannah Lorraine, Seamus, Cooper, and Tori, Leah and Kristen from Johnstown, PA. Leah starts with L. Holland and Austin. Then we have Liam, Harper, oh my goodness. Tiffany, Emerson, and Ollie. Colin, Lily, another L. And Hunter, Sophie, Giovanni, Gracelyn, Kaylee, Joseph, Roscoe, Scarlett, Juliet, Regina, Madison, Jack, Allie, Andrew, Serena, Sawyer, Jane, and Liam, another L. Byron, Layla, and Genevieve. Finn, Fletcher, Anzor, Kai, Zach, Willow, Samantha, Frankie, Vanch, and Vishaka from India. Sufain from France. Penelope, Snow, and Nikki from up in Maine. Leo from Bloomfield. Tomas and Alec. Bailey and Michaela. Hi, guys. Ace, R, and Amber. Tony, Bella, AJ, Angelo. Fifi, Lil Joe starts with an L. Penelope, Rose. Viviana and Bethany. Paisley, Presley, Liam. Vinny, Maggie, Isaac, Joseph, Patrick, Liliana, and Melanie from Massachusetts. Jane and another Liam. What? Wow. Joe Jr., Caitlin, Ryan, Lucas, and Isabella. Emma, Liv, and Blake, Liv. What? Jake and Maddie. Tabia, Max, and Luca from Germany. Oh my gosh. Lena and Sabino. Melody and Kayla DiPietro. Patrick, Nico, V and Izzy, Olivia Rose, Marin Rose, Molly, James Storm, Allie, Emily, Jake, Kaylin, and of course, the two hearts that walk outside of my body, Carly and Courtney, my daughters, loves of my life. Oh my gosh, that was exciting. That was a lot. That was fun. The list just keeps growing. Whew. Okay, now, you know what time it is. It's vitamin time. Vitamin time. What is vitamin time? Vitamin time is a time that we acknowledge that to continue our healthy habits, we want to take vitamins every day. And in order to take our vitamins, if we're little, we have to ask for help. And how do we ask for help? With good manners, by saying please and thank you. Please, may I have my vitamins? Thank you for giving me my vitamins. Now, there's two options with my vitamins. 2 pink, 2 purple. Oh, wait, 3 options, or 1 of each. I can't wait to see what we have today. All I know is that it's very exciting. It is for me anyway. But another way to help practice our healthy habits and our good manners, we use this book called A Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike Dooley. We use this book to go right there so that we don't chew with our mouth open or talk with our mouth full. No, that's not polite. No, and we would like to be polite. Manners are so important, and you can't buy them at a store. You just have to practice them. Now, who's going to help me find a page today with a nugget of truth? Who might want to put a number between 7 and 157 in the comments? Let's find out who does it. And if no one does, I'll pick it on my own. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 2 purple. 2 purple. You know what's good about these? They're not the tart ones, because the pink ones, they make my mouth water. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's a little tart still from brushing my teeth, but so good for you. So good for you. Oh, you want to see something fun? My hood. It's Care Bear. Look at that. All right, here we go. I'm going to pick a number on my own. 32. Good morning, Holly. Hi. Hi, Patrick. Good morning. 32. I don't know why. Ooh. 32 is a big paragraph page. Should we go forward or shall we go back? Ooh, now it's, ooh. Let's go this way. All right. 42. Your words are your thoughts that will become things the soonest. Let them be of what you like and love, what you care about and cherish, what serves you and makes you happy, what gives you wings and makes your heart sing, what makes you dream, and very little else. A focus on undesirable circumstances will usually extend and multiply those circumstances. When you talk about what is or what was, even if just explaining to a friendly ear, you risk projecting more of the same in your future. When you truly understand how life works, you'll rarely, if ever, say things like, life is hard. You'll rarely say, it's not working, or something's wrong with me. Instead, you'll start saying things like, I'll find the time for that. Good thing I'm rich and can't take a bad picture. That is a great lesson for this morning. Why, you may ask? Because I think right now it is so important that we all know that our words are so powerful. That's why we always say our I am statements followed by positivity and no negativity. We want to say things only that will encourage ourselves and others to do better. And that's so important. Like, I love you. And you know what? It might be a good time for an extra hug. So put your right hand on your left shoulder and your hand on your right and give yourself a squeeze. Squeeze yourself so tight and know everything's going to be all right. Right? Just like Bob Marley says. Love that song, Three Little Birds. Okay, now we get our social distancing buddies out. It is L. Should we get Lammy out first? I know Lewis would prefer that. Lammy. Okay, so that was my elbow. Little Lammy, what do you think? Who should we say prayers for today? I know. We should send out love and light and peace and joy to the universe. But love and light both start with an L. And today, you know what else I did? I went and I dropped Yogi off to get a test on his heart. So I would like to send love and light out to Yogi and all of our pets because it's so important. And I went and donated the food that we collected and the money that we raised from Saturday's show to Bloomfield Presbyterian Church on the Green, and they were very grateful. So let's send some love and light, peace, laughter, hope, and joy out to them today, okay? So this is Lammy. Hi, Lammy. This is our buddy elephant. Elephant never forgets. Cheeky monkey, you could see he's blue. He says, send me your sadness and I'll replace it with gladness. Then music bear. Music makes everything better. You can put music on and listen to your favorite songs and it'll make you just feel so cheery. All right, let's get the guy that started this all. Bartholomew. Bartholomew, what's up? How are you this morning? I know Bartholomew is so excited to be here. And are you ready to send love and light out together as a team? And then there's Piggy for loyalty. You go this way with Piggy. Piggy for loyalty. Make a wish, Uni. I think we forgot you yesterday. So I'm going to make a big special wish. Those are the kinds of prayers that you might want to send out that maybe you don't want to talk about. Maybe it's something that you have special in your own mind that you want to share just with the universe. Cecilia will heal you. We know that we can wish for people to be healed. And then, of course, my fave, one of my faves, they're all my faves. But this is Dragonfly. And Dragonfly, to me, represents all the earth angels and those that are angels that have gone before us. So are you ready? With all this power, with all this might, with all this positivity and energy, we can really change anything we want, elevate the vibration of the nation. So are you ready to do this together? From your head, from your heart, and from a beam of white light from your heart chakra. All right. Okay. Lewis says, send love and light to the leprechaun. Fine. I can do that. I'm part Irish. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That was amazing. Yep. It warms my heart that you guys do this with me. So I want to say thank you. Okay. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it, my I amers. We are going to say I am. Take a deep breath in. Blow out the air and only positive thoughts. Just like our friend, what should Darla do? I am bright. I am kind, caring, helpful, thoughtful, brave. You know it. You know what to do. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. I am excited. I am positive. I am hopeful. I am ready. I am ready to read. Today, I picked special books out that have the letter L in the title because today's letter is L. And I think we're going to like them a lot. Like them. Might even love them. Like, love, laughter. See what I'm saying? Okay. So the first book we're going to read, even though it's a beautiful sunny day, is called Listen to the Rain by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archibald. Illustrated by James Endicott. It's a lot of names. I like to take the page off my cover, put it to the side, and I'll put it back on because I don't want to rip the book. Listen to the rain. Ooh, how pretty. Listen to the rain, the whisper of the rain. The slow, soft sprinkle, the drip, drop, tinkle. The first wet whisper of the rain. Listen to the rain, the singing of the rain. The tiptoe, pitter-patter, the splish and the splash and the splatter. Look how pretty that is. That's beautiful. The steady sound of the singing of the rain. Do you know what that is? It's a cricket or a grasshopper. Ooh. Ooh. Listen to the rain, the roaring, pouring rain. How pretty is that? The hurly-burly, topsy-turvy, lashing, gnashing teeth of the rain. The lightning flashing, thunder crashing, sounding, pounding, roaring rain. Leaving all outdoors a muddle, a mishy, mushy, muddy puddle. So pretty. Listen to the quietude, the silence and the solitude of after rain. Look how beautiful that is. The dripping, dripping, dropping, the slowly, slowly stopping. The fresh, wet, silent after time of the rain. It matches me. That's so beautiful. Beautiful. Listen to the rain. That was a nice book, a good slow start. We like to take our baby steps first for the little ones. Okay. Now, let's read a silly book. I think it looks like it might be silly, called Let's Go Froggy by Jonathan London, illustrated by Frank Remkowitz. Let's go, Froggy. It was warm. Froggy woke up and looked out the window. Birds, butterflies, flowers. Hooray, sang Froggy. I want to go out and play. I do too. Okay, said his father. How about a bike trip and a picnic? Would you like that? Yes, cried Froggy. Let's go. First you have to get ready, silly, said his father. Okay, said Froggy. I'm getting ready. Ooh, I wonder what he's going to do to get ready. So Froggy got dressed. Pulled on his underwear, zap. Pulled up his shorts, zip. Pulled on his socks, zoop. Pulled on his sneakers, zup. And buttoned up his shirt, zut, zut, zut. Froggy, called his father. Let's go. I'm ready, yelled Froggy and flopped out to show him. Flop, flop, flop. But Froggy, said his father, you need your bicycle helmet. I don't know where it is, said Froggy. Well, it's wherever you left it. I forget. Well, you have to look for it. Gotta wear your bicycle helmet. So Froggy looked at it for his helmet. Flop, flop, flop. He looked under the sink, bonk. He looked in the fridge, slam. looked in his toy chest. I found it, yelled Froggy, and put it on with a slap zap. Good morning, Mom. Froggy, called his father. Let's go. I'm ready, said Froggy. Flop, flop, flop. You should bring your butterfly net, said his father. I don't know where it is. Well, it's wherever you left it. So, Froggy looked for his butterfly net. Flop, flop, flop. He looked under the coffee table. Bunk. He looked in the garbage can. Slam. He's like, he looked in his father's golf bag. I found it, yelled Froggy, and swung it at a fly. Swish, but missed. Froggy, called his father. Let's go. I'm ready, yelled Froggy. Flop, flop, flop. How about the ball Grandpa gave you? Asked his father. I don't know where it is. Well, it's wherever you left it. Oh boy. So Froggy looked for his ball. Flop, flop, flop. He looked under the stove. Bonk. He looked in the cookie jar. Slam. He looked in the bathtub. I found it, he yelled, and kicked it into the goldfish bowl. Splash. Froggy. Froggy, called his father. Let's go. I'm ready, yelled Froggy. Flop, flop, flop. Let's bring the bag of peaches Aunt Lulu gave you. Oh my goodness, they're never making it out of the house. I don't know where it is, Dad. It's wherever you left it. I kind of feel like Froggy. Like looks like he's like this. Because let's just go, Dad. Froggy. That's all I keep saying. So Froggy looked for the bag of peaches. Flop, flop, flop. He looked under the kitchen table. Bunk. He looked in his closet. Slam. Looked in his bed. I found it, yelled Froggy and took a bite. Crunch. He was getting kind of hungry. Froggy, called his father. Let's go. I'm ready, yelled Froggy. Flop, flop, flop. Daddy, can I bring that pack of trading cards Uncle Gerard gave me? Okay, Froggy, but hurry, let's go. Well, I don't know where it is. It's wherever you left it. Oops, here it is. I found it. It was in my pocket. Can we go now, Daddy? I'm ready. Okay, do you know where my red backpack is? Asked his father. Daddy, it's wherever you left it. Oh, I forget. Froggy pointed. It's on your back. Froggy laughed. Oops, cried Froggy's father, looking more red in the face than green. Ready to go at last, Froggy flopped over to the bicycle. Flop, flop, flop. Look at him laughing at his dad. L is for laugh. Let's go, Froggy, said his father. I'm hungry, said Froggy. I want to eat now. So they ate their picnic on the patio. Munch, crunch, munch. Okay, I'm ready, said Froggy. Let's go, said his father. And off they pedaled into the sunset. Whee! Let's go, Froggy. They took so long to get themselves together that the sun was setting when they left. That's just so silly. Okay, are you ready for another book? I am. Let's see. I know we're going to have time today for a bonus book. So, which one should we read first? Let's read Little Teddy Left Behind by Anne Mangan, illustrated by Joanne Moss. He looks kind of sad. Let's see what's going on with this little teddy bear. Ooh, it's a lot of stuff. Little Teddy Left Behind. Little Teddy woke up and sneezed loudly. Achoo! Nobody heard him because there was no one there. Nicola and Jack had moved to a new house. I'm all alone, said Teddy. They've left me behind. They never were very good at packing, and I'm all dusty too, he said. And he sneezed, and he sneezed. It grew dark, and at last, Teddy went to sleep again. Until the next morning, when the cleaning lady's dog spotted him and picked him up. What have you there? Asked the lady. And when she saw how grubby Teddy was, she grabbed him with her big hands. And popped him into the washing machine. Oh, help, cried Teddy, but nobody heard his tiny little squeak. It was dreadful in the washing machine. Teddy was whirled around and around and washed and spun dried. He growled his very loudest growl, but nobody came to rescue him. He spun round even faster until he was quite dizzy. At last the machine stopped, and Teddy lay there among all the damp clothes. Can you imagine? The cleaning lady opened the machine door and took out Teddy. You're not quite dry yet, she said. I'll do, growled Teddy, but she took no notice and pinned him upside down to the clothesline. I'd rather be dirty and the right way up, he cried, but of course, nobody could hear his tiny little squeak. See that? Teddy's upside down on the clothesline. It was windy, and Teddy swung about on the clothesline. It was exciting in a way like flying in space. All at once, the line broke, and Teddy fell off into the grass. Butterflies flew around him, and bees buzzed over his head. Teddy liked the bright, cheerful butterflies, but he was a bit afraid of the bees. You scare me, he squeaked, but the bees were too busy to hear him. Suddenly, Teddy felt hot breath in his ear. Uh-oh. See that? The bees were buzzing all around him. Oh no, he cried. It's that dog again. The dog seized the little bear in his big teeth and pushed through a prickly hedge into the next garden. Oh, my poor fur, gasped Teddy. A lady looked up as the dog rushed onto the lawn. Ugh! He's got a rat in his mouth, she screamed and threw a gardening glove at them. I'm not a rat, growled Teddy. The dog ran out through the garden gate into a wood. Oh, I do wish he'd drop me, thought poor Teddy, and luckily at last he did. The dog had spotted a rabbit and was off into the undergrowth, leaving Teddy behind. See that? Teddy lay very still, hoping the dog wouldn't come back, and it was quiet in the wood. But not for long. Two children came rushing toward him. Hey, a little Teddy, cried one of the children. That's me, thought Teddy. Now what? Uh-oh. Oh no! He soon found out. Catch! The boy yelled, and poor Teddy was tossed from one to the other till he felt quite sick. Can't they see I'm not a ball? Oh, stupid things, he thought. The children soon grew tired of their game, and the girl flung Teddy away high into the air. Up, up, up he sailed, right into the branches of a tree. No sooner had he landed than he heard an angry, chittering noise. Oh my goodness. That's not nice at all. Oh, trying to steal my nuts, are you? Look at that squirrel. He's got his fist all pumped up. And he's gnarling. He's like... Teddy looked down. There was a squirrel dancing on the bough with rage. Go away, yelled the squirrel and gave Teddy a sudden push. And the little bear fell down, down, down through the branches. Oh, look at his little face. So sad. And landed on a wooden floor. He was lying there, getting his breath back and worrying whether Jack and Nicola would ever find him again, when he heard children's voices. See, there's in a treehouse. He tried his growl and he tried his squeak, but they were too small for the children to hear him. The floor was as dusty as the empty room he had left behind. Once again, Teddy began to sneeze and sneeze. The sneeze was louder than the growl and the squeak, and at last the voices came nearer. Look, there's a ladder. It's a treehouse. Two faces were peering at him. Two faces he knew very well. It's little Teddy, cried Jack. How did he get into our new garden? I thought he was all packed up. I don't know, but it doesn't matter, said Nicola, giving Teddy a hug. We found Teddy and a treehouse. It's Teddy's treehouse, said Jack. He found it. His very own house. Teddy loved the idea. A few days later, Nicola and Jack had a housewarming party for all of their friends. Each friend brought a teddy bear so that Teddy could have his own friends at his own house. And at his own house warming in his new home in the big tree. After that, Jack and Nicola called it the Teddy House. That's so sweet and so special. I love it. Look. The end. That's amazing that they found their teddy bear and that it was their house all along and he wasn't left behind. Sometimes people feel left behind and they're really not. They just need to know where to look for everybody. Okay. Last book for story time today. And you know what? You're right. L is for laugh, but sometimes laugh sounds like a giggle. So Little Miss Giggles. That's what we're reading today. You look a little bit alike me and Mrs. Giggles. Okay. Can you giggle and eat cornflakes at the same time? Little Miss Giggles could. Do you giggle while you sleep? Little Miss Giggles did. Can you giggle while you brush your teeth? Little Miss Giggles could. She was the giggliest girl in the world, and she lived in Chuckle Cottage. It is a bonus book, Lewis. You're right. I was ready for it because I knew that the books were not that long. And you know me, if there's extra time, we are going to read. But one terrible day last summer, you'll never guess what happened. Uh-oh. She lost her giggle. Just like that. Gone. She had woken up giggling as usual. She had giggled her way down the stairs as usual. And she had giggled while she was having breakfast as usual. But while she was out walking in the woods around Chuckle Cottage, she realized that she wasn't giggling. Oh no. She stopped walking. That's odd, she thought. Now, ordinarily, she would have giggled to herself. But not today. She tried to giggle, and nothing happened. She tried again. Nothing happened again. Oh dear, she thought miserably. And she walked along, and a little tear trickled down her cheek. I would be so sad if I lost my giggle. She met Mr. Happy, who was out for his usual morning stroll. Hello, little Miss Giggles, he laughed, and how are you today? But then he noticed her sad little face. What's wrong? He asked anxiously. You're the happiest person I know. He paused. Next to myself, of course. He added hastily, I have lost my giggle, she explained miserably. Lost your giggle? He asked, befuddled. There's a bird in between the window and the screen. Hi, bird. It's just sitting there, listening to story time. Mr. Happy scratched his head. He said, well, we'll just have to find it again, won't we? Little Miss Giggles nodded, but not very hopefully. Come on, he said, and taking her by her hand, he took her off to see Mr. Funny. There's nobody like Mr. Funny for a giggle, said Mr. Happy. The bird was listening. That was so cool. But it was no use. Mr. Funny tried and tried to get her to giggle, to chuckle, or even smile. But little Miss Giggles just couldn't. Tell you what, said Mr. Funny, I'll tell you my very latest joke. Made it up myself, he added modestly. Very funny. He was laughing so hard he could hardly tell the joke. When he had finished, He and Mr. Happy nearly fell over. They were laughing so much. Must have been a good joke. But not little Miss Giggles. Nope. It's no use, she sighed. I'm going to be miserable the rest of my life. I know I am. Then she thought for a moment. And I'll have to change my name, she sobbed. And she started to cry again. Big fat tears. Oh dear. That's very sad. So, Mr. Happy took her to see Mr. Topsy-Turvy to ask his advice. Morning, good, he said cheerfully. Then he caught sight of little Miss Giggles' sad face. Matter? What's the? He asked. He always spoke back to front. So actually it was, matter the what's? Mr. Happy explained what had happened. Dear, oh, Mr. Topsy-Turvy exclaimed, and then he thought. Doctor, he said, doctor the sea to take her. To her take. It's hard to read backwards and not want to make it right. That's a good idea, said Mr. Happy, and took her right away to see Dr. Make-You-Well. There's Mr. Topsy-Turvy. Mr. Happy told the doctor all about little Miss Giggles' lack of giggle. I keep hitting the button, sorry. He said, stick out your tongue. Not you, silly Billy, he said to Mr. Happy. Sorry. Little Miss Giggles stuck out her tongue. Looks all right to me, said Dr. Make-You-Well. Open your mouth. Dr. Make-You-Well peered inside. Look how cute she is. Oh my goodness. He said again. You're right. Not a giggle in sight. I'm sorry, he added, but there's nothing I can do for you. You'll just have to wait for your giggle to come back. Poor little Miss Giggles. Mr. Happy took her home, and by this time even he was not his cheerful self. What a sorry sight, don't you think? Why don't you try to giggle? He said hopefully. Just give it a try. Little Miss Giggles opened her mouth. Oh, they're so sad. Ha ha ha, she said unhappily. He, she said miserably. Ho, 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 she said mournfully. It was no use at all. No use at all. I'm sorry I can't help, said Mr. Happy, as they reached the garden gate of Chuckle Cottage. And as little Miss Giggles went sadly through her front door, Mr. Happy went home to think. The idea came to him while he was having his lunch. He rubbed his hands with glee. Tee, he chortled to himself. And later that afternoon, he knocked at the front door of Chuckle Cottage. Who's there? Asked a sad voice. It's me, called out Mr. Happy. I have a present for you. Little Miss Giggles, looking absolutely miserable, opened the door. Here you are, said Mr. Happy, and handed her a large box. On the top of the box, in large letters, it said, "One giggle, medium size, this side up, handle with care." Little Miss Giggles looked in the box in amazement. "What is it?" she asked. "Why, it says what it is," laughed Mr. Happy. "Why, it says it is." "Oh, what it says it is." "Focus, Donna," laughed Mr. Happy. "You lost your giggle, so I got you another one." "That giggle cost me a lot of money," he added. Little Miss Giggles opened the box. "But there's nothing in it," she exclaimed. "Well, of course not," said Mr. Happy. "Giggles are invisible." "But that's absolutely ridiculous," said Little Miss Giggles. "Is it?" chuckled Mr. Happy. "Of course it is," she giggled. She giggled. She giggled. She got her giggle back. Yay! That's amazing, you guys. Well, today is the letter L for love, light, laughter, learning. Love is everything. Ooh, one love. Bob Marley, I love this song. You know what? It's so amazing because we haven't read this in a long time. And I think it's a good time. We got a couple minutes. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. One love, what my family gives to me. One love, what the flower gives the bee. One love, what Mother Earth gives the tree. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. One heart, like the birds, I long to be free. One love, like the river runs to the sea. One heart, just like the music, just feel the beat. Let's get together and feel all right. One love, when your hand reaches out for me. One heart, when we touch, a new world we'll see. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. Yes, I have to tell you, I love my knight in shining armor named Lewis from across the pond. He is the sweetest. I don't know where he came from, but good morning, everybody. That's right. I'm excited. I'm glad you're here. Have an amazing Monday. Don't forget, some of you need more than a hug, but that's okay. I'll send you a hug anyway. Okay. Right hand on your left shoulder, left hand on your right. Give yourself a hug from me. Squeeze yourself so tight. And know everything's going to be all right. That's right. Thank you, Lewis. Yes, his little heart. I hope it's okay. So let's breathe our way out and get it going. I am awesome. I am happy. I am so excited for the day. I am love. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching today and every day. Have an amazing Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow from 10 to 11 with 3 more stories, healthy habits, love, peace. I'm out of here. Bye, guys.